What do you desire to explore and express?
I want to explore ways that I can know myself better. So my question is, how can I know myself better?
We say you may make a game out of exploring yourself. Make it fun to explore yourself. We do not feel that this will be challenging or difficult, for indeed, from our perspective, it is very fun for each of you to explore yourselves. We say, it is easiest to get to know yourself better, when what you are getting to know is something that you are interested in. And so indeed you may explore what you love about you. You may also explore, you may ask yourself questions about what is coming up for you in a big way. We feel it can be fun to do this ahead of feeling that it is necessary, that you need to know yourself better in order to grow, because you are perhaps in some emotional crisis. We say, indeed, you can ask yourself all day long. You can get to know yourself. We say you can treat yourself to tea. We say aren't you interested to know your answers? Aren't you interested to know your perspective on what you are feeling now?
No.
Indeed, we say, what do you desire to add here?
Do you have any examples of some games that I could play to, like question and answer games or exploration games?
Indeed, we say here, as you say, question and answer games. We say you may ask yourself a question. We say here, finding indeed something that feels relevant to you, or, if not relevant, at least magical to you, will allow you to have fun with getting to know yourself. We say this is very simple. We say you can set up a system here. You may record yourself answering your own questions. You may record yourself asking questions and then play them back and offer your own answers. A pretend interview, if you like. And at the end you may say, "Thank you very much, Sam, for being on the show. I've enjoyed getting to know you better." We say,
I like that image.
Indeed. Indeed. You may do it in front of a mirror if you like as well. We say, play around with it. And we feel that the driving force here may be, as I know myself better, I know what I want to be, do, and have in a clearer way. Knowing myself better makes everything else make more sense.
Yeah, that's kind of my feeling. That's kind of my feeling. Is like by knowing myself better, I'll feel more present with life. And I had thought, this kind of stemmed from a thought the other day of like, how can I know God better, and how can I see God kind of in the world, in all things, in other people, and in animals and nature and events. And it kind of boiled down to, how can I know myself better? But maybe I want to ask that question: how can I know God better, and how can I see God kind of in the world, in kind of everything?
We feel that you are on a powerful track with your line of questioning, for indeed you may go within, you may know yourself better. To know God better. You are not built with God not included.
That's cool.
We say, to know God better, you get to know you better. To know your world better, you get to know you better. You say, I want to know more about that duck, that tree, that person over there. We say, you may recognize that this desire to know this external thing better comes from you, is within you. And you may discover so much about this external thing from our perspective by exploring you, by exploring the parts of you that arise in relationship to this external thing. And we say also, you may get to know the divine spark of creation within you and within God. And this, from our perspective, connects you with this knowing in a very intimate way.
So you just said you can get to know the divine spark within you and within God. Is that right?
Indeed.
I really like that. The divine spark of creation that's within you and within God. It's all there. Which would ultimately make you know the divine spark of creation even better. Right?
Indeed.
Is there any go-to starting place we could go to start exploring the divine spark of creation within us?
We say, you may recognize it in every thought, every impulse, every fluctuation of energy in your being. And we say, to make it fun, to indeed realize that you are this divine spark of creation, that you are this creative expression of God. You may enjoy bringing this creation forth. The spark flows from your heart through your body and mind. You may see it pulsing through your hands. You may feel it entering your physical reality. And you may turn this energy into matter, into also physical experience, into anything that you can sense with your 5 senses. We say, create something with it, and you will know it better. You will know it to be you. You will know it to be true. We say, you may draw, you may write, you may speak, you may move. Indeed, you may do any number of things to realize that this divine spark of creation plays through you. That you are this, that you are here to bring forth. And it does not need to be in any one way that is already established. Indeed, you are recognizing that it is this bringing forth, bringing from energy into physical reality. This is the part that you crave, that you love, that lights you up. And so, indeed, very simply, you may make these go-to rituals. You may make these games. Very simply, you may connect with your favorite part. I like the part where I bring forth from energy into physical experience the divine spark of creation that I am. Does this resonate?
It really does.
So good. Like, we know what you're saying, right? But to hear it in this way, it's like, I mean, I loved when you were saying every thought, every breath, every impulse, every movement inside. Everything is the divine creation. To feel that, to remember that, it just makes it all more fun, and I just love the more fun aspect of everything. So it keeps it in the big picture of connectedness, and I want to live in that place from now on, not in the small picture of separation of, oh, I've got to do some things to show I'm a real adult, but the big picture of connectedness. I am bubbling up these creative impulses as divine creation moves through me. It feels a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, I mean, thank you for that perspective on it, because it's so fun to be there.
Went in the direction that I was, what I was needing to hear and feel.
You are welcome. We thank you for co-creating it.
Thank you so much.
We desire to express here how delicious it is when you combine this divine spark of creation with your individual perspective. You are here to bring forth, to create in your favorite way. Perhaps this is where getting to know yourself and getting to know God better meet.
Yeah. Combining my inspiration with the divine spark and my unique perspective, and then poof. Really cool.
We say you are indeed already in an age in which this creative spark will be set free. In which you will recognize that you are here to create and create and create and create, and this creation will be unending. This creation will be natural and deeply satisfying. You are in an age where this creative spark will no longer be suppressed. And it will no longer be envied, for you have it. And it is through your individuality that you express it in the most satisfying way for you. We thank you for allowing all that we are to express this. We say, is there something more that you desired to add?
We're very grateful you added on that last little bit.
Yeah, big time.
Yes, thank you so much for all of it.
You are welcome. We thank you all for all that you are.